Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm doing a torque converter on this one. It's a 2015 Ford F-150. Right now I'm actually changing out the transmission oil pan gasket along with the filter as well. I'm gonna show you what I've done so far. This is basically one of the few first steps that you have to do. We've got a drive shaft right here. We've got the bar that goes connected to the transfer case, front differential. We got the transmission mount, the cross member that supports the transmission. I'm going to show you where that goes right now. We've got shield that goes that one you'll see it right away. You'll just have to remove that one. Over here, oh yeah, you have to take off the exhaust, so that's one thing you're gonna have to do. I do recommend having a transmission jack. I am doing this alone. Like I said, I'm replacing the torque converter. My truck's actually it was shaking while I was driving. They told me it was the torque converter, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything I took off. You gotta take off the starter. That's the starter. This is a transmission filter. Got the transmission mount. This one actually goes to that one right there. I'll show you real quick. Alrighty, so hopefully you can get a pretty good view. Right now, like I said, I was taking off the transmission oil pan just so I can go ahead and change out the fluids, the transmission fluid and the filter. Basically, here's the transfer case. This is a 4x4. Like I said, it's for 2015 Ford F-150. This one is a platinum and comes with the 4x4. So the cross member that you're supposed to take off, which is that one, that one's gonna be right here. It's actually supporting this right here. There's gonna be bolts right here that you have to take off for the transmission mount. So that's over there. That's the one that's supposed to be holding the transmission and everything together. I picked it up with the jack. I put it under here, and I jacked it up so I could take off the screws on both sides. And whenever I did that, I took the cross member off, and then I set it on a jack stand right here. I just put in a little bracket right there. You cannot know, but yeah, move the exhaust. There's a bracket right here that you're just gonna have to take off, and it should slide off. If it doesn't slide off, you can hammer it. I just hammered it. So that bar, it's gonna go right here, and it goes to the transfer case. And that one, well, I think that one goes to the back of the transmission, which is gonna be right there. I disconnected the shift link. It's 2 bolts right here, 10 millimeter. There's one right there and one up there. Let me see, up there. And then this one, I believe it was a 13 millimeter. It goes right here. I went ahead I'm gonna go ahead and take this bolt off. There is gonna be probably some oil in here since this is the transmission. I believe it goes to the coolers. That's the transmission cooling lines. Anyways, take that off. Should just be this screw. From over here, let's see. So we've got the exhaust removed. You see the turbo's right there. Actually, make sure you disconnect the O2 sensor. Damaged. You gotta take off the starter too. The starter's gonna be right here. This is actually pretty easy. There's 2 bolts just right there holding it, and pretty easy access. Honestly, it'll just come right out. Also, I did drain the fluid for the transfer case. If you don't know how to drain it, right here, this is to drain the fluid. It actually tells you to drain. It's crazy, these new trucks. Up there, that's gonna be to fill it up. Make sure you start removing the harness. I already removed this cable right here that goes into this motor right here. Try to remember where they go. You can probably put tape around them and mark them if you want. But yeah, that's how far I am. I'll keep you updated. I'm probably gonna take off the transmission and the transfer case together. Anyways, so for right now, this is how far I am. I'm gonna record a second video tomorrow. It's already late. I mean,